Hi, I'm Angelica, and I am very awkward. And I don't mean to be. It just kind of happens that way more than it should. And I'm going to tell a couple stories. I'm going to keep it really short. So, I was hungry after school one night, so I was like, oh, drive-through. I don't have to, interact with too many people. Just gotta talk to a big screen, then go to a window, grab my food, and go, right? So I'm like, okay, I can do this. You got this, Angelica, pep talking myself. Don't be weird. Don't be awkward. Just do this and go. Go home after you eat your food. You're hungry. So I'm like, hi, can I get three tacos? And the lady, oh my goodness, I felt so bad. She was like, yeah, of course. And I drive up to the window, and I'm like, I gotta hand her the money. So I'm like, okay, card, here you go. And she's like, okay, 1 minute, please. So she goes and does the card thingy, the swipe, and I'm good. I can get my food now. So she comes back and hands me the card. And then, tacos, they don't take long to make. They're tacos. And I only ordered 3 of them. Tres tacos. That's simple. So I am sitting in the car, and I'm like, okay, it should be coming out any minute now. So she's coming back. She hands me the card, and she has the tacos. And I was not prepared for what was about to happen next. She looked at me very nicely and said, ma'am, would you like Tabasco sauce? And, Angelica was not prepared for that question. So, as simple as it is, it's yes or no. I couldn't decide which one to say, which obviously Angelica can't handle the Tabasco sauce because it's spicy. So, instead of just saying, no thanks, I'm good, I looked at her very seriously and I said, ranch. I know, right? Who eats ranch on their tacos? Well, obviously, Angelica does because she just asked for ranch with her tacos. Why couldn't I just say, no thank you? I'm not sure. It's like word vomit. I can't just be normal. I can't. It's just, it doesn't happen that way, and that is okay because that's what makes me different, right? That's what I tell myself to sleep at night. But anyways, moving on. The lady was very nice, and she looked at me and said, okay. And she goes and gets the ranch, and she actually gave me 2 little cups of ranch. So sweet. And I get home, and I feel terrible because I didn't want this ranch. And now I have the ranch. So obviously I'm going to eat it because, that's wasting ranch if you don't eat it. And I poured it all over my 3 tacos, and it was terrible. I have never really been dissatisfied by a taco until that moment in life when I drowned them in ranch. Like, those tacos were no longer tacos. They were just, it was like ranch on a tortilla. Don't ask. I can't explain why I would do that. But anyways, there was also this one time where I had to go pick up my cousins from the bus stop, and I've never done it before, so I was already a little nervous. So I'm walking up there, and I'm like, okay, you can do this, Angelica. Just grab your cousins and go. Just grab them and go home. It's not even a 2-minute walk from the bus stop to the house. And I get there, and people who work for the school have to make sure the children are getting where they're supposed to go, making sure they're safe, not just going with any strangers, stranger danger. If you don't know them, don't talk to them. Oh, random person is about to pick up these kids. I need to ask who it is, so I'm asked, who are you picking up today? Easy question again. I could have just said, my cousins. But did I say that? No. I looked at that bus driver and I said, my sister and brother. Whoa, Angelica, you couldn't have just said cousins. I mean, just because they're not your sister and brother doesn't mean they're not going to let you pick them up from the bus stop, right? I mean, they look kind of like you, the light hair. They're people. You don't look very vicious, so I'm pretty sure no one's going to question you about it. But no, I couldn't just say my cousins. I had to say my sister and brother, which obviously they're not my sister and brother, but now it looks like they are. And the bus driver, which I found out later, already knew I was going to be picking them up from the bus stop. My mom called in just to make sure. And my mom was like, their older cousin is going to pick them up from the bus stop. And she's like, okay, thanks for letting me know. So when she was asking, and then I gave her the wrong answer, she looked at me funny. But she wasn't mean to me or anything. I think she saw I was a little nervous, you know, because I'm not used to just having someone ask me a question. Because no one really talks to me unless I talk to them first. And even then, it's really weird because I can't socially interact, I guess, appropriately. I even offend people sometimes, and I think I'm just making a joke and everything's fine and we're friends and they don't talk to me ever, or whenever I do talk to them, they look at me and just laugh, and I'm pretty sure in their mind they're thinking, just let her talk, and whenever she's done, she'll leave you alone. But those are just a couple of stories that I'm awkward. I can't help it. And I really hope this doesn't just happen to me, because if it's only me, I'm going to feel a little bad about it, even though I probably shouldn't, because everyone's different, right? Everyone is good at certain things, and as much as I would like to think I could interact socially and not be weird, I can't. I've tried playing off the whole I'm so cool thing, and it doesn't work either. Well, that's it for that one.